Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Golf with Goody YouTube channel. I am at Kelowna Springs today, so a different golf course for your viewing. Notification there. I'm about to warm up, hit a few balls around, just playing 9 holes. It is a 9-hole course. So yeah, going to warm up, and once we get going down the course, I'm going to let you guys know about something cool that I am doing with my golf coach. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to warm up and then I'll see you on the first tee. Okay, hole 1, Kelowna Springs, nice long straight hole. I don't have a driver in the bag at the moment because it's away being warranted because it is broken. So I'm going to hit 3-wood, which is a new addition to the bag. It says 379. There is no GPS data for this course apparently, according to the Golf Canada app. And I'm going to go through my new routine, which is obviously line up my ball with something in front of the golf ball, looking down the fairway to my aiming point, and good practice swing. Check my line again. Nice and loud. And then the next thing is to make sure that my club is aligned to where I want to be going. Get my grip sorted. Make sure I'm feeling nice and comfortable over the ball. Have a wee look. Oh, and it's left. We'll keep an eye on that. Oh! My apologies to that man. I did not see him there. That has run through the bunker and onto the second fairway. Oh dear. That's going to be something we need to work on. So, because I've got to wait a wee moment for these people on the second hole to clear out, and probably for the next people to tee off, I'm going to take a little bit of time to tell you about the little project that I am going to be doing in the next, well, over the next few weeks of golf. So, if you follow my Instagram, you'll have seen that I've often tagged Golf Pro John. Now, John is a local PGA professional here in Kelowna, and he's away in England for the next 3-4-ish weeks. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and improve my handicap to a single digit over those 3-4 weeks. It's a long shot whether it'll happen, but it's the goal that we've got. So he's going to review the footage from my rounds of golf and give me some tips, some advice, so things I can practice. So that 3-wood off the first tee I just hit, he's going to give me a hand, give me some tips, maybe odd FaceTime call, and he's going to post a lot of those tips on his social media, on his Instagram, on his TikTok, so I'll link those below in the description. But yeah, make sure you go and follow him, because yeah, it'll be good. Make sure you follow along with this journey. Follow my Instagram, follow my YouTube, and you'll hopefully get to see my game improve over the next few weeks, and whether we get to single digit or not, plane's about to fly over. Yeah, whether we get to a single digit or not, I don't know, but we're going to give it our best shot. Even if we just get to improve to, breaking 80 for the first time, or we get the handicap down to an 11 or something like that, that's going to be the goal of it. So yeah, we'll give it our best shot and then we'll see what we can do. Anyway, time to find my ball and hit my next shot. Okay, so need to get the rangefinder out because obviously we do not have any GPS front, mid or back. So let's give this a wee zap. It's about 150. So let's hit pitching wedge and hope for the best. Okay, pick the line we want to hit it on. So we want to just go over this tree that's in front of me. I've got a nice blade of grass there. That we can line up with, hitting back into the green. Ball slightly above my feet as well. Oh, that's just not come out very well. Got past most of the thick stuff though. Okay, I thought I was over the thick stuff, but my ball is just in the front of it down here. I want to avoid that bunker. So in my mind I'm trying to think about what John would want me to do in this situation. I feel like he'd want me to go right of it and try and make sure we get the ball to the green, because we want to try and save par here. So I'm going to use my 56 because that tree shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to try and go over the right side of that bunker, or past the right side of that bunker. Move that. Okay, there's a little leaf there. Okay, that'll be fine. Yeah, that's my main concern, is whether this is just going to be a bit of a hack out, but go! Stay there. I tell you what, I am pretty happy with that. Came out a bit more dead than I'd have liked it to, but we're on the green. Okay, long look for par, very uphill and very much breaking left. I have my mallet putter today, my TaylorMade Spider, just because I wasn't sure how these greens were going to play in terms of pace. So wanted to go for the safer option. So yeah, main goal of golf now is stress-free pars and bogeys. We're as stress-free as we can be. Go ball! Now, the pace is pretty good. It's a little shy on pace and broke a bit more than I expected, but I'm happy that I'm leaving myself with a makeable opportunity. Okay, in for a bogey. We don't mind that at all. So while I wait for this group ahead of me to get down to the green, I did mention on the first tee I now have a 3-wood in the bag. So historically I've not hit 3-woods very well, but I was playing around with a 3-wood and found one that I can hit it. It's been fairly consistent the last round that I played with it. The thing I find most interesting, and this sort of happens with driver as well, out on the course I miss left badly, whereas in the simulator everything goes right, which is a bit annoying for practice purposes, but we'll work on it. So yeah, it's a nice 3-wood. It's nothing special. It's actually a Cleveland Halo, and it's great. Yeah, I love it. It's possibly my new favourite club in the bag, but we'll see. We're still working on it. But yeah, we'll give these guys ahead just a little bit more time because the group on hole 3 is only just teeing off as well. So yeah, we'll wait a couple more moments and then we'll get the 3-wood out again and give it a whack. Okay, should be good to hit. The glove is going back on, just adjust cart position for a moment. Oh. Yeah, gonna hit 3-wood again, try and keep it a little bit straighter than before. Okay, I've got a ball lined up left of the 150 marker that's down there. We've got a nice little sand divot in front. There's our aiming point. And what I'm trying to think about in my practice swings is all the feels that I need to feel for hitting the shot that I want to hit. So oh, and I've done it again. Just close down the club face and come across it. Okay. 151. Pitching wedge again. Got myself a good line. Should just be a good full pitching wedge. Oh, just short. It's come up in the bunker. That was looking pretty good. Okay, unfortunately short-sighted in this bunker shot, but that's okay. Didn't have the best contact on that pitching wedge. Just sort of took it a bit clean, so probably had a bit much spin on it. But we didn't miss by much. But we're short-sighted here, so ideally we get it just on this other side of this bump and let it trickle down. Tell you what, That was a beautiful bunker shot, and we've got a really good look for par. And before you all go criticising me for not raking the bunker, there are no rakes here at Kelowna Springs. Okay. Ooh, get my putter out. Very makeable par putt here. So the pro, I guess, is that we can tell John that the wedge play is pretty a-okay. But 3-wood might definitely be the first thing to work on. There is my ball marker. I put that in my back pocket. I did put it in my back pocket. I have less than 50 tees now in my back pocket, and I can explain that to you guys shortly and the reason behind that. And John, if you're watching this, it's interesting so far. Okay. I like the look of this putt. It's looking fairly straight. Just reasonable pace, just get it in the cup. Lovely. In for a par. Sandy par. So once again, whilst I'm waiting on the tee, I'll explain the 50 golf tees in the pocket thing. So I was talking to John the other day whilst I was down at Golf Evolution. If you've not been into Golf Evolution and you're in Kelowna, make sure you do head down there. It's a pretty awesome spot. And we were talking about mental game. And we said something you should do is every time you're having a negative thought in your round of golf, take a golf tee out of your pocket, or put a bunch of golf tees in your pocket, should I say, and he said take one out for every time you have a negative thought. So on that last hole, I think, how many do I have in here now? I have 3 golf tees out of my pocket. I had 3 wonderful negative thoughts. The first one was on the tee, which was don't shank it left, which obviously I did. The next one was, oh my god, don't leave this short or chunk this into the water. So that was my next one. And then out of the bunker, it was don't thin this one. So it's kind of enlightening when you start attributing a bad thought to a tee and to an item and you're taking it out of your pocket. So that's definitely something I'm going to do this round, even though it's only 9 holes. And then I might try and attribute it to less of a physical thing, more of a mental thing. So thinking like writing that negative thought on a piece of paper and like throwing it in the rubbish bin, that kind of a thought process. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting idea. Already in my mind, I'm thinking about taking a tee out of my pocket again because I'm having thoughts about I don't know what I'm going to hit off this tee box. Like, what club do I hit? So I'll tell you what, right now, I'm going to take one of these tees. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, take this tee. I'm going to put it in the top little bin here, and yeah, that thought's now out of my mind. We can attribute it to a physical thing. We've taken it out of our mind. We've put it in there. The logical club to head off this tee is going to be a 4-iron, left of the 150 marker, and leave ourselves with probably a 52 or a pitching wedge into the hole. The wind has started to pick up just now, so actually kind of nice because it's 25 degrees, so it's not too hot, but there's a lot of sun out here, so it's nice to get some respite with that cooler breeze coming through. So yeah, just wait for this group ahead of me to get down to the green, and yeah, we'll tee off. Okay, 4-iron in hand. I want to be aimed left of the 150 marker. Lovely. I like to do my practice swing not lined up with my ball because it means I'm thinking about my practice swing and those feels I need to feel. instead of thinking about where's my ball lined up and those aspects of it. So just focus on the swing feels. Oh, it's a bit thin. Just stay out of those bunkers. Oh, that should stay well short of them. Cool, yeah, wasn't hit great, but we're in a nice safe position, which we'll be able to make, hopefully, par from. It's a great time to start recording because there's a plane about to fly over. Oh, wait a minute, I don't really want to point my laser right at the people putting on the green. Tell you what though, this Kelowna Springs golf course is beautiful. It used to be an 18-hole course last year, but and I played it most of last summer. But yeah, it's a beautiful course. It's so well kept for such a great price as well. It's such a shame that it's now only a 9-hole course, but it's good for these evening rounds where you only have time for 9 holes. You know, you can just get out there and have a bit of fun, and it's an easy walk, but it's nice and open, and like I said, super well kept. A 165 straight back into the wind. It's wind slightly off to the left, so I think what we'll do is we're going to hit a 7 iron. I take that back. Or do I? No, we're going to hit a 7 iron, but we're going to try and hit a 3/4 punch. So we're going to set it back in the stance a little bit. That's what we're going to do. So, pick my line. I've got something good there. Set it back in the stance, open the stance up a little bit, and hit through it. Just try and keep it under the wind. It should be a good sort of bit less than 160 number. Oh, it's just leaked out to the right. Oh, it was a good distance. Good number for distance. That was a, yeah, really good number for distance that was, but just leaked out right. Okay, yeah, really happy with that shot. Couldn't really have done much better. Sorry about the camera angle, there is a bunker right behind me, so I'm not able to sort of get a proper view for you. I'll try and land this just on, let it release out, I think. Should be relatively straightforward. I am tripping with the grain of the grass. Yeah, super happy with that previous shot. That was good. Oh, just a little bit firm and over the back. Okay, time for a chip and a putt. This will be another one just trying to save bogey. Okay, this is going to be downhill, straight from hitting the green. Downhill and braking left, so that's another one that I need to work on, is that those little chips out of the rough. That's frustrating. Okay, long tricky putt here. If we get away with a double after a chip like that, I think I can be relatively happy. Oh, be good, be good, be good. Oh, that was close. Very, very close. Okay, in for a double. Not the best. So we have 183 to the flag, but we're sort of wind is down, so it's downwind off the right and it's downhill. So we are going to hit an 8 iron. We're going to try and aim this a little bit more right, knowing that it's most likely going to come back left. Okay, got a good aiming point. I think that'll be pretty good. Yeah, safe to say 8 was a pretty damn good number for that shot there. Pretty damn good. I am just going to fix my pitch mark. I think this is possibly just going to fall a little left, but I think it's pretty straight. What do we think? Possibly falling a little right at the hole, but I think overall it's very straight. It'd be nice to get a shot back here. I just pushed it, clobbered it past as well. Well, in for a par. Nice, easy par. We'll take that any day of the week. Okay. Safe to say I've already put 2 tees in the top compartment of my cart. One for the water and one for the fact that I'm heading 3-wood again. There's a bunker down there in the distance. That is our primary target. Well, it's a little heel cut, but it'll do. We're out there in the fairway, not the best hit, but we're out there. Okay, should be clear to hit now. Self lined up. Oh, it's leaking right. It's heading towards the bunker. Oh, it came off a tree. That's a bit annoying. Off a tree, but at least it's back in play. So that 4-iron came off the tree that's just to the right of me, but definitely think it held up a bunch in the wind. You could just see it with that ball flight. It just held up. So I think in the future, what I probably would do on that shot is play that knockdown shot, but with the 4-iron. So I'm still getting that distance, but just keeping it below the wind, or less in the wind. We have 127 to the flag. And again, we're going to hit a knockdown. So this should be a good number for a knockdown P wedge into that wind. The wind's pretty strong, so I think it's probably going to be a pretty full knockdown P wedge back into that. So oh, turnover. I've just left it out right. Oh, stop rolling over that hill. Yeah, the number was good, but just left it out right. I've been working on trying not to pull those left, so now we're going right. Yeah, distance on that knockdown P wedge was good. Short-sided again, which is a bit annoying in this fluffy stuff, but I think we just kind of got to dead hand it. Hope we get good contact. Give ourselves a look for par. Or settle. Well, I think I've done the best I can with that. Yeah, that wedge just caught the downslope. Ran away, but pretty happy with how I hit it, all in all. Long putt, uphill braking quite aggressively. Right, I keep putting my ball marker in my back pocket, which is where I usually keep it, but I've got a bunch of tees in my back pocket at the moment. Okay, left to right up the hill. Turn. Ah. That's annoying. Left myself with some work to do in a downhill putt. Oh, come on. It's so frustrating. I barely touched that as well, and it's just gone racing past. That's an ugly 3-putt for a double bogey. safe to say I am a little bit annoyed with myself on that last one, because my first putt was decent. Yes, I left myself with work to do, but I then didn't stop and realign my golf ball. I just went ahead and hit the shot, hit the putt instead of realigning it, putting a marker down and lining it back up again. So this one here, we're just trying to hit towards that 150 marker and leave ourselves something easy in from there. So taking an 8-iron, double check, yes, this is my 8-iron. Pre-shot routine, goody, pre-shot routine. Yeah, that should be right where I need it to be. Okay, I've already zapped the flag. We've got 125 to the pin, so that 8-iron off the tee was really good. Got it up in the air. Which is let that wind straight from behind me take it down, which is good. I've got a 56 because I'd definitely rather be short than be long here on this hole. If I get it up in the air nicely, that wind should help it carry those extra few yards that I need for that 125 number. So hopefully this will be the right club. Go, 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 go! That came up well short. Yeah, wind sort of died right as I hit that, and we didn't have the best contact either, so got a bunker shot. Probably should have just hit my 52. Yeah, didn't really get any compression on that wedge shot, and it's didn't the wind had died down as I hit it, so not the best. Got a bunker shot. Just make it a good one. Let's try and put it close again and give ourselves a decent look at par. Good out, just a little bit left. We've got a relatively straight uphill putt. Okay, looks relatively straight. I think it's going to break a little bit left on me just initially. So we're going to go just outside the left. Oh. And remember from last year, these greens can be very easy to overread. So they don't move as much as you think they're going to. Let's at least put this close and save the bogey. Whoa. Leaving myself with work to do still, which is not ideal. That one bobbled a bit. At least we got the bogey. Par would have been nicer though. Okay, we are good to go. 7-iron, we want to be between the willows on the right and that 150 marker. Right on that line. Put ourselves nicely in the fairway. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, we hit a good shot, but we probably just needed to go one club more. Let's try and get... Got 98 to the pin. So we're going to do a nice, just a nice smooth 56, like a shoulder-shoulder kind of 56. Practice swing. Something like that would be pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's just kicked left off the hill. Perfect little 56. So we just kicked in off that little fringe hill on the right there, so we use that to our advantage. We've got a nice wee look here. It's definitely going to break a little bit right to left. Yeah, a little bit right to left, but not a whole lot. The pace on this putt will be key. Let's just move that a little bit more. There we go. Oh, it just broke after the hole. How annoying. That rolled right past it. In for an easy par though, which is good. Okay, another par 3, hole 8 here. It's about 144 to the pin, so wind behind again. But I think goal here is get it on the green, so we're going to hit pitching wedge. Just a normal full pitching wedge. I think it's going to be a good number here. Oh, digging a hole to China with that one. That's not a good strike. I had the distance, but we are well and truly in that bunker on the left. Okay, in the bunker after what was quite frankly a poor wedge shot. I think I just tried too hard and I really didn't need to. That wind was definitely going to be the piece to get it there. Okay, again, if we land this just on the green, let it run out to the hole. Oh, it's too big. Too big. Yeah, it's an okay out, but just a bit too much ball. We will take the brake off my cart, do a quick readjustment, grab my putter as well. Yeah, I definitely think John's got his work cut out for him. There's definitely good things about my game at the moment, and certainly some bad things about my game. That's a better chip out of the rough. Okay, 3 on. Let's try and make this a 1 putt. Keep putting my ball marker in my back pocket out of habit, but it's full of golf tees. Oh, it just broke after the hole. Oh, that's frustrating. That is so frustrating. So, just waiting at the 9th and final hole, and yeah, that last hole was frustrating to say the least. And just taking 5 tees out of my pocket for every single time that I got annoyed about that. I was annoyed that that bunker shot went too far. Let Mr. Jet go by. Yeah, I was annoyed that my bunker shot went too far, and I was kind of happy with my chip, but I was nervous over the top of the chip because it was in that thick rough, and I was just worried about like chunking it short, and then that first putt missed, and then I didn't even bother trying to line that next one up and just sort of tapped it, and letting those little frustrating things get to me there, which isn't so good. So we'll try and put that all out of my mind as we before we tee off on this next hole. But if you haven't enjoyed this round, or if you just want to follow along and see how we progress, especially from now, from where we're at, and see how the golf game goes, see if we can get it down from that sort of 15.4 down to a single digit, or maybe a 10 or an 11, or see if we can break 80, something along those lines. If you want to follow along with that, make sure you do subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram, Golf with Goody. Go and follow Golf Pro John, and go and follow Golf Evolution. Golf Evolution Kelowna, I should say. So go and follow those socials. I'll link them all down in the description as well. But yeah, no, it's going to be a fun journey, and John's going to send me lots of things to work on, and I'm going to send him a few clips from this round of things that just haven't gone quite right. So, namely 3 wood, possibly the alignment on some of those knockdown shots. That knockdown 7-iron, I was really happy with it, but it did just leak right. Same with the knockdown P wedge that I hit. So those little things, maybe some of that chipping from the rough, will be a couple of little things to work on. And putting, I think definitely some putting drills just to make sure I know my pace of putts. But it is tricky when we're constantly playing on greens that are different. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get ready to tee off. But yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, and hopefully this next hole goes well. Okay, already teed up, 3-wood. And we've already hit a bunch of practice swings. Oh, that's going left. Let's hope it stayed in. Okay. Let's get ourselves ready to go. So I've got the line that I want there. We just want to hit a nice little, just choke down on it a bit more. Something along those lines. Oh, and I just topped it. Felt that left leg just extend and I lifted up on it. That's okay, got a little wedge in. Okay, 56 is going to be the club. Distance is 78. So we're going to do something along those lines. Okay. Ball is setting up a bit, so oh, I lost it in the sun. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect out of 56. Nice little opportunity to finish with a par here, which would be a good way to end the day. Just on the left edge there. And a par to finish. Okay, so whilst I change my shoes and put all my stuff away, we'll do a little bit of a self-evaluation of that round of golf. I'm going to put another tee, actually 2 tees, to my little collection there. Bit of self-evaluation. Okay, where to start? 1, we didn't lose a golf ball, so that's a good thing. Let's go through our good things first. We didn't lose a golf ball today. There is water on this golf course. We managed to avoid it all. So no penalty strokes in terms of water, which is really good. We didn't have any 8s, no snowmen on the scorecard. So that is also a good start. And we hit some really good shots. Like we hit some really good 8-irons that I am super happy with. We hit some great 7-irons, had good contact with some of those knockdown shots as well. So really happy with those things. things to work on, and definitely the clips that I will be sending to John is going to be like possibly putting drills and distance of putts, because I think that did let me down. I was leaving myself with work to do. And I think oh, I think probably the other thing I need to work on there is the 3-wood. I really love the club, but didn't really find the middle of the face today. I found it on that last one, like made really good contact. The ball was a long way down there, but it's just come off very aggressively left. Definitely user error on that one, so going to work on that, I think. But we'll send these clips away to John. You guys will obviously, you'll see it on YouTube. So we'll see what John says, see what drills he gives me, things to practice. I'll be filming those practice sessions as well, so fear not, you will get to come along for the ride. So if they're mistakes that you guys are making, then you're going to get a good kind of like a free lesson and things to practice on bits that you can improve, and drills that you can do to try and improve your ball striking maybe, and things like that. So yeah, overall I'm still pretty happy with that round of golf. Finished with a par, was one putt, tee shot was left. So assuming that my watch has scored correctly, sometimes it does weird things. We should be 6 over, so can't remember what the par is for this 9 holes, but 6 over is not too bad. I'll put a picture somewhere over here or something of my final score. Pardon me, my final scorecard, and up in the top right you'll have been following along with where my score has been going. The other thing we want to look at is in 9 holes, how many negative thoughts did I have? There's a lot of T's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And I probably wasn't being 100% honest with myself, so that it would probably be more than that. I have been working on trying to be more positive with my rounds of golf, but yeah, that's a lot of negative thoughts for 9 holes of golf. So yeah, we're definitely going to try and do better with that, minimize that, and be confident. Like, trust the shot, right? I had a negative thought when I was in a bunker, yet 2 out of my 3 bunker shots were really good. So not really something I needed to be too worried about. So yeah, either way, I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Make sure you do like and subscribe if you want to follow along with this journey to try and get down to a single digit. I'm going to be playing golf again tomorrow. I don't know when tomorrow's video will be uploaded. I'll be playing full 18, but it'll probably be split into 2 sort of 9-hole rounds. It makes it a little bit easier editing wise for me, and it's sort of much easier content for you guys, and it's sort of more like a 30-minute video instead of an hour. So yeah, more to work on tomorrow. Definitely going to work on the positive mentality side of it, making sure I'm doing my pre-shot routine, and and having fun, because that's what golf is about. It's about having fun, getting outside, and walking a good course. So make sure to like and subscribe. Go and follow myself, Golf with Goody, on Instagram. Go and follow Golf Pro John, both on Instagram and TikTok. And follow Golf Evolution Kelowna on TikTok and Instagram as well. Maybe just Instagram. Not sure if they've got a TikTok. But yeah, go and follow them. I'll link them down in the description. And we'll see you in the next one.